and welcome to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, J Pop.
And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, J Pops. Guys, this is a step closer to getting to the Arkansas game that's on October 31st. Today's date, ladies and gentlemen, is October 27, 2020, which means we're getting closer and closer. It is Tuesday in the great city of Houston, Texas, and hey, we're just cruising along. We're moving along, people. So on today, man, on this latest episode, I have a couple of things to talk about here. I told you on the last episode I was going to get into some statistical numbers and things like that. So I'll be breaking that down, but please be ready for other statistical stats for later on in the week. And of course, if you guys have been following me long enough, and thank you to the subscribers that has subscribed. I've now hit 150 subscribers. To a lot of people, that isn't anything, but to me, that's a lot. That is a lot, because I remember when I didn't have any. But anywho, thank you guys. Thank you. Also, I didn't say this on the last podcast, but shout out to Big Ten. Big Ten, welcome back. Big Ten. The MAC, Mountain West, all of you guys, man, welcome back, people. We have been missing you guys, and now we're here. Ohio State looks damn good, as well as Wisconsin, and as well as Michigan, man. A lot of folks want to, crap on Harbaugh, but Harbaugh has now found a quarterback, people. He has now found one. But anywho, this is the Big Ten podcast, so we're going to move along. All I was saying was that welcome back. Let's keep going forward. Anywho, I'm going to be breaking down a couple of things throughout the week. But on this latest edition of the Homemade Podcast, and I'm sorry, hold on, I keep on cutting it off. Before I get any further, I thank all of you guys that tuned into the Trick or Treat edition on yesterday. Like I say, man, it was a long bye week. I have missed a lot of you guys, and I'm back. We're all back. Hell, not only us, but Texas A&M. They're back to getting to a practice, which they're getting ready for game week, because this is game week. So they're practicing for the game that's coming up. So I will be breaking down a couple of things that should excite a lot of you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. So, number one, I don't know if you guys remember wide receiver Hezekiah Jones. He should be a junior now, if I'm not mistaken. But Hezekiah Jones, he had been injured for the entire 2019 season. So, of course, we had not been seeing him at all. But he was supposed to be another one of the candidates that's supposed to take, either that number 2 or number 3 spot. I believe it was the number 2 spot. Of course, when Osborne opted out, he was supposed to take that number 1 spot. But he has been injured. People, I'm going to give you some good news. Hezekiah Jones should be back come Saturday. We have not seen him play, but I can tell you this. He's ready. He's ready, people. He is ready. He will be coming back. So let's get off into it. So I'm going to break down the article. Texas A&M head coach Jimbo Fisher is always cautious when it comes to stating whether or not a player will return from injury. Part of that is gamesmanship, as college football, unlike the National Football League, doesn't require coaches to provide injury reports. That's why I keep on telling you guys I have no injury reports. I have none because they put none out there. But anywho, he also knows that something could happen during the week of practice between this Monday press conference and a game on Saturday that could completely invalidate what he says. Okay? Jones has missed the entire season in all of the 2019 campaign as he suffered a setback after participating in fall camp and appearing to be recovered from an Achilles surgery last fall. That's why we hadn't seen him last year. He had an Achilles injury. That happened way before, I believe, the spring game and things like that. So, just letting you know. Young stated the first 2 games of the year, but then, Young started okay, yeah, I'm going into another person. I'm sorry. So Young too. It's what is Erick Young. I'm sorry, people. So some good news as well. We all saw Erick Young go out in that Alabama game because he landed pretty awkwardly on his shoulder or his elbow. But I know we didn't see him the next 2 games going forward. So he will be coming back also. Erick Young is the defensive back, people. The one that I was talking about on yesterday that was a part of the class with Scooby Carter. When I was telling you guys about Scooby Carter on yesterday, he was a part of that class too. So that's why I say this unit has supposed to been a shutdown unit for 2 years now. But things happen and it is what it is. So I can guarantee you one thing, it will be a shutdown unit this year. But anywho, going forward, Young will be back this week against Arkansas 2, people. Be ready for it. Erick Young will be back. If you guys don't know him, go and do your research. I always tell you guys, go and do your own research on these guys as well. But Erick Young will be back come October 31st, people. He will be back. And that will be a good piece to that defensive backfield because he will be either in the nickel lineup or he may as well just be a starting corner out there. We do not know, but we will see come game day. That's why I say this game cannot come fast enough. Okay, we were already on the bye week, and then we got to sit here and wait all the way to 6:00 p.m. for the Arkansas game. Come on, I'm excited. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I'm very excited. I want to see what we have to offer because this is a good A&M team when they are all healthy. I'm gonna repeat that again. This is a good A&M team when everybody is all the way healthy. Okay, so moving forward. So Young started the first 2 games of the year, but then left the Alabama game with a leg injury. Okay, I'm sorry. So it was a leg injury. And sat the remainder of the contest as well as games with Florida and Mississippi State. I tell you one thing. If we had that guy during the Florida game, it may have come out a little bit different. Thus, Fisher was coy today when asked about wideout Hezekiah Jones and nickel Erick Young possibly playing this weekend versus Arkansas. This is Fisher's statement. Yeah, we possibly, we probably can see them in Fisher. They're healing and doing well. See how they're doing practice. that was my fishing. That was my fishing impersonation. I know I didn't do it good. I need to talk a little bit faster than that, but can't nobody talk as fast as Jimbo Fisher people. I'm sorry. All right, so that was my fishing impersonation. Please forgive me on that one. But you guys get the point, okay? However, Aggies quarterback Kellen Mond was a bit more positive about the prospect of Jones playing Dan was his head coach when asked about A&M younger receivers that have been asked to step up. We should get Hezekiah Jones back this week, said Mond, who also added that some of the younger guys on the roster should see some playing time as well. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Let's get into it. So we're just talking about the wide receiver core here. We're talking about the wide receiver core. So I had a guy, and I've been having several of you guys, and I know, man, we're all excited, but I've been having several of you guys always comment on the video and say, "Hey, man, talk about Demond Demas. Where's Demond Demas?" So Demond Demas, as we all know, is the electric 5-star wide receiver from Tomball, Texas. He went to Tomball, tried to play a year up there, and those guys completely shut him out. Didn't let him play. I can tell you one thing. That guy's hungry. He's real hungry, okay? His original school was North Shore High School, and that's where he was actually recruited from, was North Shore High School. So he was a 5-star 5-star candidate over there when he was a junior, people. I mean, and the 5 stars never left his name. So I can tell you this. And I want all my Aggie fans, I want all my A&M fans to get up. And this should excite a lot of college football fans, outside of the Aggie community also, just to see this guy. This guy's worked so hard to stay mentally focused and stay mentally involved in the game of football. He has passion for it and he has love for it, okay? Like I said, I want you guys to get up out your seat. The game that's coming up against Arkansas, Demond Demas should be on the starting lineup, people. I will repeat that again. Demond Demas should and will be on the starting lineup come the Arkansas game. Now, I could be wrong, but from what I'm looking at, Demond Demas and also Hezekiah Jones will both be out there. Okay? So I'm going to say that once again. Demond Demas should be one of the wide receiver starters for the Arkansas game. So let me go into the actual topics of it. So these are the guys, and don't take that anything away from Cam Brown and as well as other guys and stuff like that. But I know for right now, Cam Brown, Chase Lane, guys like that are already out there. But these will be, some of the newcomers that should step up and make an impact immediately. And it starts with this Arkansas game. I know Arkansas defense has been, getting a whole lot of picks lately. They've been intercepting the ball a whole lot lately. It won't happen against A&M. It won't. I'm hearing a lot of people say that, but it won't happen against A&M. I can tell you this right now. Kellen Mond may not be an elite passer and thrower, but Kellen Mond ain't gonna turn the ball over like that. If he doesn't see anybody, I would give the young man this credit. He will completely just throw it away, or he will overthrow the hell out of the receiver. All right? So you guys can put that in perspective. You guys can take it and run with it. Do whatever you want to do with that, what I just said. But he doesn't make interceptions like he doesn't throw interceptions like that. I mean, I'm sorry. I understand what Arkansas has been doing, and I love it. I like it. Arkansas, welcome back to the SEC. Now they're starting to win some SEC games, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. It's gonna be a good game. Don't you get me wrong. Or it should be a good game for the first 2 quarters at least. Third and fourth quarter, I don't know. We will see what happens. But I can tell you this right now. Hezekiah Jones will take the field come Saturday. Demond Demas will take the field come Saturday. And standing ovation for this guy as well. Dylan Wright, people, will hit the field come game day. I told you guys over and over again, this is the second half of the season, and this is when your depth chart has to start showing. Okay? You have to have a deep depth chart. And that wide receiver room is deep. It's deep. Guys were already in there fighting for a position. Period. It's deep. Because all of the starters from last year left on that wide receiver core. All of the starters gone. So those guys were in there fighting for a starting spot. It's time now. So those guys are trying to make a statement in the impact. And it's going to start on Saturday against Arkansas. Arkansas, nothing against you. But this will be another statement game. This will be a statement game for the wide receivers alone. I told you about the Mississippi State game, and I told you that was a statement for the defense, and turns out I was right. Now I'm telling you about this game here. This is a statement for the wide receiver core. This is a statement. It ain't no statement for Kellen Mond. This is a statement for the wide receiver core. Can you guys make plays? Okay? Demond Demas, once again, should be and will be one of the starters. Dylan Wright should be and will be one of the starters. And Hezekiah Jones should be and will be one of the starters. It's not a person on that Arkansas team that can tell me they have tape on all three of these wide receivers. It's not a person on that team that can tell me, hey, I got a little bit of tape on them. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you are saying that you have some tape on them, you're a lie. You're a lie. You are exaggerating. Stop it. You don't have any tape. Hell, we don't have any damn tape. So how did you get the tape? We don't have anything. All we know is that those guys have been showing up and showing out in practice. That's it. If you guys have some practice film, well, I can tell you this right now. Somebody in that Texas A&M camp is getting paid by that Arkansas team to get some secret film. And if you got the secret film, I'm going to give you my number so I can get the secret film because I need to see it also. All right? I need to see it. Come get with me, please. Let me see the damn tape. But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And shout out to one of the long listeners. This guy's been following me, and this is the guy that kept on bringing up Demond Demas. And he brought it up in the last comment on the last podcast that I made. Sam Kilgore. His name is Sam Kilgore. He's been a true fan, and he's been rocking and rolling with me for a very long time now, ever since I made this podcast. But he was the one that said, "Hey man, you need to talk about Demas." But not only him. It was other subscribers as well that was telling me, hey, you need to talk about Demons. But now I'm talking about. Not only am I talking about Demons, I'm talking about others as well, which is Dylan Wright and Hezekiah Jones at the moment. All right, so please get ready for those dynamic wide receivers to make an impact on this field come Saturday. To all of the Aggie fans out there, and all of the Aggie alumni out there as well. Not just the Aggie fans, but the Aggie alumni. I'm talking to you guys. Get ready. Because this wide receiver core is about to blow up. It is about to blow up. So please be prepared and ready for everything. All right? So we're going to move along from there. Now I'm going to get into those statistical rankings. And I'm not going to break everything down piece by piece, but I'm going to just give you a little glimpse. So this is the A&M's offense against against the Arkansas's defense. So here's what A&M ranks statistically after game 4 of the 2020 season. So hear me out on this. And this is going to shock a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys are going to drop your mouths, stuff like that. But hear me out. Listen to me. Arkansas fans, too, listen to me. I want you guys to know this as well. So, A&M, offensively, 7 in scoring, averaging 28 points per game. 7. That is freaking crazy to me because we've been seeing teams score over 40. But we're 7 at the moment. That's damn good. You're in the top 10. We're in the top 10. That's crazy to me, though. But carrying along. 3rd in rushing average. We're 3rd in rushing, averaging 172 yards per game. 3rd. I don't remember last time we've been 3rd in rushing ever. I mean, unless we're going to go back to the 90s or something, but I don't remember when we were 3rd in rushing, period. All right, but we're 3rd this year. 3rd in rushing. Is that the game 4, people? 6 in passing offense with a passer rating of 141. I'm going to say that again. We are 6. 6, people. We are 6. We are 6 in passing offense with a passer rating of 141. We're 5th. We're ranked 5th in total offense at 422 yards per. I want everybody to just throw their hands up right now and say, get the hell out of here. We're 5th? We're 5th in offense, people. And it's not even much a handful. It's a whole bowl full of everybody that's, oh man, A&M offense ain't got it. Well, shit. Looking at the numbers right here, we're 5th in total offense. And that's without a wide receiver threat. We don't even have a wide receiver threat, man, and we're 5th. We're 5th in total offense, baby. Like, I'm going to look at this again. We are 5th in total offense. 5th. Now, I don't know if this is just, the SEC stats, but no, these are perennial stats, period. We're 5th in total offense, people. So, anywho, we're going to move along. Arkansas's numbers have improved significantly from last season when they ranked near the bottom of the SEC in every major statistical category. So, this is Arkansas's ranking as of now. It's Arkansas. Arkansas is 4th in scoring defense, averaging 26 points per game. 11th in rushing defense at 177 yards per game. I'm going to tell you right now, Arkansas fans, if you're listening, we're going to attack that rushing defense. We're going to attack your ass in rushing defense. Y'all ranked 11th? Oh, and you don't think we looked at that? You don't think we looked at that? Bullshit. Oh, we're going to attack your ass. We going to run this ball. I can tell you right now, Kellen Mond going to have some zone reads in him. And you guys better be ready, because when he takes off running, it's going to be game over. All right? Once again, Kellen Mond will have some zone reads in him. And when he takes off running, it's going to be game over. I can tell you another thing. Isaiah Spiller, Inez Smith, and Devin Anunche. You better watch out for that 3-headed monster right there. Because it sounds like to me, Anaya Smith ain't going to be playing receiver like that. No. He's going to come back to the backfield. So that's already a 2-headed monster. Now we're finna add Devin Anunche. Told you this second half of the season, this is going to be a 3-headed monster. So if Kellen Mond runs the ball as well, that's going to be a 4-headed monster. All I'm saying is this. Your ass better be ready. You better be ready. Arkansas's first in passing efficiency defense at 109 per game. That's good. That's damn good. Oh, that ain't damn good. That's excellent. So I'm going to tell you like this. Are we going to test that passing defense? Yes, yeah, we are. We're going to test you. We're going to test you. And if we can't make plays in the passing game, well, we're going to test your run defense. We're going to do something that's going to break open something. All right? So we're going to test you in all phases of the game. 9th in total defense, though, at 413 yards per game. All right. So, I mean, the defense has been good, but the hell, you still 9th with 413 yards per game. That's because of the run defense. So, like I told you again, we're going to test that run defense. We're going to test it a whole lot. Once again, we play at home. All right. So the motivation is on our side, and everything that's in between is on our side, period. All right. So please be looking for that. But I'm just breaking down a little bit something. I want to give you guys a whole lot of insight on some things. But that's about all I have for you guys on today. And that was just a little glimpse, people. That was just a little glimpse. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of something. Motivate you guys a little bit more. To my Aggie fans out there, just want to motivate us a little bit more. Tomorrow, I'm going to come back with some more things. And I'm going to record a little earlier because I have things to do earlier in the morning. All right? So, that's it. That's all I have for you guys today on the Homemade Podcast Sports. Once again, this is your host, J Pops. People, please hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. Let's make this thing go global. Keep on telling a friend to tell another friend. We're going to make this go global. Once again, this is the Texas A&M Podcast, all right? The hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, J Pops. Please, guys, follow me on Facebook at J Pops or hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. And also follow me on Twitter at JPops05 and also on Instagram at JPops2020. I thank you guys once again, and I love it. This Texas A&M, people. Hashtag Gigamag.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube page and also follow me on Twitter at JPops, on Instagram at JPops, and also on Facebook at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Thank you guys once again. Hashtag Gigamag.